Hello, and welcome to Video Break. I love this psalm. Psalm 27:14 says this: Wait for the Lord, be strong, and take heart and wait for the Lord. Do you suppose when David wrote that, he ever had to wait? You know, it reminds me of that passage of scripture that says, 1,000 years are like a day to the Lord. Sometimes I know my personality well enough to know that waiting is not one of my strong suits. I'm just going to say waiting sometimes isn't where my heart grows stronger. But this passage insinuates that let us wait from the heart. There's a difference between waiting, in our flesh and waiting with the Lord, waiting with God, learning to understand his timing is different than your timing and my timing. And sometimes I want God to respond really quickly. And have you ever wanted that? Have you ever prayed like, God, today would be a good idea? But if today doesn't come and the answer your prayer today, I think waiting teaches us. You might not like what I'm going to say because I'm saying it to me too and I don't really like it. Waiting teaches us to wait on God instead of waiting for my circumstances. It teaches us faith. It teaches us who to trust. It teaches our heart that we don't always get what we want when we want it, And there's something about, when I'm thinking of a little child, when they don't get what they want when they wanted it. I used to be one of those people that would stomp my feet and leave the room because I absolutely know what's best for me. But God doesn't work in our time schedule and in our way. He works in his schedule and in his way. And his timing is not often our timing. And so when we wait, we're waiting on something, on God to fulfill his promises especially, can seem like eternity. But remember, God has eternity to work it out with us. He's preparing us for eternity. And so sometimes waiting is the best solution because when we're in that waiting period, and you might be in there right now, is where our heart has an opportunity to grow stronger instead of taking matters into our own hands. That's the biggest temptation when we're waiting, is to say, okay, I'm going to take it into my hands. Just wait and see what God does. Maybe you're in that season right now where you're just waiting on God. Can I just say, continue to wait, be strong, because that's the greatest place where I believe one of the greatest places I can learn to grow my heart in love with more of who he is when I'm waiting on him. Be blessed, my friends.